got their name listed in their category. Beautiful. And we will start off with our introduction of Jazz. So Jazz, I'm Jimmy. Good to meet you. And please tell us a bit about yourself, your name, the category, and your company.
Hey guys, my name is Jaskarn. His first name is my wife's. I didn't know how to edit that on the phone, so I don't use Zoom much. That is not my category. So my category is actually, I'm an automotive consultant. So a little bit about myself. Been here in LA went to college out in UC Riverside back in 06, and then started working out in the insurance world and the automotive side back in 2010. And then about 3 years ago, started my own consulting firm based off all the networks that I've created. So what I do and specialize in, if you have an insurance claim from an accident, I am your person. Some people don't know where to take their car, what to do after that. I help you basically through that entire process, front to back. And then beyond that, the things that I enjoy more are, if you want your wheels to be black. If you want to wrap your car, because people like to wrap their car these days, a different color. You don't know what to do. You have an older car that you want to potentially buy and restore. I help people, guide them through that in terms of restoring a car, mild restorations of things of that nature. If you want a long-term or short-term rental, if you don't want to pay for not like a regular Honda Civic or something like that, something better. So just anything and everything you could think automotive. If you want to somebody dinged your car, I can have a guy come over and just take care of that at your house. So it's basically the network that I've created, people that I trust. Think of me as your personal Angie's List, I guess, for automotive.
Beautiful.
That's super cool.
Cool. Hey, I got a question. If I want my car wrapped, can I have it wrapped with Erik Flexner real estate all over the whole car? Can I do that?
I mean, if you want it, I'll probably do that for free just to see you do it.
But it's got to have his face on the hood, nice and big.
I was gonna say, you need his face really plastered on that.
You want it on the door. The hood, you're not going to get the good angle.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. No, I meant the inside of the hood.
Oh, inside.
All right. Thanks a lot, Jazz. Good to meet you. All right. Would someone like to read the CRIP? How about Liberty?
Sorry, I had to unmute myself. Okay. LATIP is a professional organization of men and women dedicated to the highest standards of competence and service. Our purpose is the exchange of business tips. Members will at all times maintain the highest professional integrity. Each business category is represented by one member only, and conflicts of interest are disallowed.
Thank you. All right. And how about John Chadbourne? Can you read the definition of a tip?
Morning. Definition of a tip. A qualified business tip is a company or person who is interested in a specific service or product and is expecting a call from an HPRN member.
Thank you. You look like you're coming from a truck stop outside of Barstow. All right, no more jokes. Okay, so this week we're going to have a speaker and a showboater, kind of go back to the old format. And then afterwards, we'll do our 30-second commercials. I know that you guys may have seen the email that Cynthia's taking care of her dog. So I'm not sure what's and I don't know what happened with BJ. Maybe she'll show up. But our speaker today is the illustrious Antonio Goodwin. He's going to tell us all about himself, his business, and sell us on why we want to refer him. So Antonio, it's all yours. Let me know if you want to screen share.
Yeah, just one little shot so everyone sees my family. Well, not my family, but some of my folks.
Okay. Oh, there's BJ. Hi, BJ. All right.
That the whole time.
I didn't know what, my screen was really small. I'm sorry about that. Okay.
I'll start singing as my hold music right now.
Go ahead, you're fired. You're up. You have.
Oh, good.
Sorry, hold on. No.
It was gonna get bad real quick. So.
Sorry about that, guys. All right, you are now a co-host. You go ahead and share your screen.
All right, here. Just gonna share the crew. You guys see that?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Awesome sauce. So this is the crew. This is the team, Gabriel Nino and Associates. My name is Antonio Goodwin with the Ameriprise Financial. This is like family to me at this point. I've been with Ameriprise Financial for 5 years. I've been in investment banking for 15, and prior to that, I was on the real estate side as working with a broker. So I've been in the investments and finance for, it's kind of funny to say, but over 20 years. And I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot. The reason I went from my investment banking side to the retail side was literally so I can help individuals, specifically, wherever I am in my community. One of the things that my mother and my aunts used to say, that you always want to leave a place better than where you found it. So wherever I am, I try to make that place better, whatever that looks like. So if I'm working with banks, I started with UBS in 2000, 2001. I was there through 08 and left in 2009. I only left because they closed their fixed income department because they lost about $40 billion that particular year. Then it went over to RBS, Royal Bank of Scotland, and was there until 2013. And I literally just walked away. I got burnt out. I saw what was going on from 08. Was happening. Somewhat happened again in 2011. Something in the back behind the scenes a lot of people didn't know. Literally the breaking point for me was when I saw a news report that Chevron lost 10,000 employees, or they fired 10,000 employees, and their stock went up because, of course, the overhead of the company went down because they had less employees to pay out. Thus, their profit, at least their margins, were expected to increase. I own Chevron in my particular portfolio, and that bothered me because I saw a lot of people hurt after 08. So I literally just walked away. At the time, I also owned a martial arts school. And so I was running my martial arts school, West Side, just 100%. I was, the rents out there was crazy. I was literally kind of covering the cost of it out of pocket for about 2 years, just getting out of the industry for a little bit. I went back in also because I didn't want to lose my license per se. But I wanted to go back in and actually do something. I saw a lot of people that were, again, making really rough decisions, bad decisions, getting bad advice. And I went back in on the retail side to help individuals. And I started just literally working and being the ops of a small little practice in Torrance, working with a young lady named Deborah Del Nero. And then from there, I moved over to this team about 3 years ago, doing all their ops. I was, basically just running everything on the back and how to make sure, not beyond logistics, but literally I was the COO. I ran the books for them. I met with the clients. I did everything. It was only once I started reaching out more. I'm on panels. I'm talking to groups. I'm running seminars. I'm running webinars. That's when I realized, this is my passion. Like, this is what I love to do. The hard part about it is, of course, at least for me, like, I hate the corporate stuff. I really hate corporate stuff. I hate the business as far as like what a company tells you what you have to do, what you're supposed to do, Luckily, we don't have any, like, we have to sell this product, we have to sell that product, blah, 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 blah. I just hate any branch meeting about, okay, this is where the company is right now. I like sitting down with you. I love sitting down and figuring out what things I can help with. What's the goal? This weekend was actually a great indication of why I got in this business. Everything that's going on in the market with, I don't know if you guys have been hearing about the news with GameStop and AMC and all these short sellers and all, and the short squeeze. And it's a lot of murkiness with exactly what's going on and why. Even though, like, if you're watching CNBC, you're reading some of the news headlines and some of their stories, they're only give it like a piece of it. And that's basically like these two big movements or big groups kind of fighting. They're doing the exact same thing to each other. But a lot, like the person, the average person, we don't understand exactly what's happening, but we get excited. So people are jumping in. Same thing with like Bitcoin and cryptocurrency stuff. People start investing in something they don't understand. Now, there's two sides to this. There's one side of you want to understand so you can participate. And as the market's fluctuating, literally jumping up 100, 200, 300% back and forth, people want to try to get in and make a quick buck. And I can understand that. I can understand it's enticing to people who are trying to like, make money really, really quick. And, as they get the excitement of when they hear someone, oh, I made $35,000 yesterday just by putting in $500 into this, that, and the other. It is enticing, but you should not do that alone. Number one, you need to have someone who actually understands the business, but also is not emotional about the business. I've seen this is like my fourth or fifth go around with this type of hype, the .com bubble, the pets.com bubble, the RA of the REITs bubble, or the real estate bubble, both commercial and real estate. And then 2011, some things happening, some things were going on in the background with municipals, and I don't know if you remember what was going on with Greece and Puerto Rico. Like, there was a lot of things going on. People didn't understand, but they think that was an opportunity. Go in with someone who knows what's going on. You need someone on the side to kind of help you through that. I don't do day trading. I very, very rarely, if ever, recommend a stock. I might tell you what sector is performing and some of the leaders in his sector, and I'll advise you as a financial advisor does through that process. The other side of it is, what's the purpose? What's your why? What's the goal? If I sit with a client, I go, okay, their goal is like, oh, I want to make a lot of money. Define a lot of money. Okay, $1 million. Okay, what would you do with that $1 million? Oh, okay, I would love to buy a house and da-da-da-da. Okay, now we have some goals. We have some ideas, because how you invest for a 5-year goal is going to be different than how you invest to move for a 20-year goal. If you understand that the purpose of your investing in, GameStop, AMC, what was that other, silver? If you're thinking about, this is going towards my child's education, this is going towards, something beyond retirement, or something for a dream home for my family, you're going to look at that investment a little bit more with a little bit more scrutiny. You're gonna look at it. You're gonna treat it a little bit differently versus like, I just won $10,000 in my bank account. I want to be able to tweet, I made $20,000 in this particular whatever. That is the difference between having a financial advisor, having someone walking with you, having someone there with you to kind of guide you through, kind of be a resource and be that advisor. I'm not a parent, I'm an advisor. That's the difference. And that's what a lot of people, whether you have, $10,000 or $10 million, everyone needs that. Everyone has a coach. The best people, the LeBron, the Tigers, the GOATs, Brady, even though, they all have a coach. Even some of them, they can do it on their own once they're in it, but they always have a coach, a team that works with them to reach that ultimate goal. I help identify that goal. I help walk with you with that goal. I help take the emotional side of that particular goal. So that is what I do. That's my spiel. I went over and out. I kind of get on my little, my little soapbox, and because I'm very passionate about what I do. I love helping. I love giving, and that's why I'm here. So with that said, I'm off my box.
Beautiful. That was awesome. Good. I love you got fired up there at the end. You were like, yeah, I love that. All right. So now we've got time for questions. So anyone have any questions for Mr. Antonio?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Antonio, if I wanted to talk to you, this is me specifically about me. If I wanted to talk to you and set up a plan to pay off my house in 11 years, which is the age that I'm able to retire at the very earliest. Not that I'll stop working, but just for the company that I'm working for. Is that something that you could help me set up? And is that something that you can help me do? Because I do know a lot of people who want to pay off their properties and maybe even invest in future properties. I just want to make sure that if I retire, I can walk away without that big debt.
Yes, absolutely. Financial planning is an aspect of being a financial advisor. So any goal, any finance oriented goal you have, or money and financial goal, that's right up on my wheelhouse. I always see the why in it because it always helps with the goal.
Okay.
You're gonna move a little bit differently when like, this is my family's house. I want to pass this down to my kids, my grandkids, kids. You're gonna move differently.
Okay.
Hey, Antonio, along those lines, because I think a lot of people, can you hear me? Okay.
Yes.
Not quite sure what a financial planner helps people plan. Can you just real quick, just give us a real quick synopsis of all the things you would help somebody with financial decisions? Like you said, buying a home, retirement. What else? What other kind of stuff do you help people with?
I was gonna say I was two steps ahead of you, but then I messed around and hit the wrong button. Do a little bit of everything. So the retirement goal, so retirement planning, any type of estate planning, 401ks, small business planning, which is also kind of one of my fun things I like doing. Like anything, I work with everything from budgets, you know, literally your regular budget, household budget, whether it's you and you, all the way to complex budgets with, you have several properties and a couple of different businesses, and we do strategic investments as far as if it's your business owning the property or owning the portfolio, excuse me. Small business, 401ks, simples, SEPs. We do the full gamut. My wealth team, and that's why it's a whole full team, because it is me, but I have a certain expertise as far as dealing with retirement planning, and I have a special affection for small businesses. But we have, 120 odd years of experience on our team to cover everything, including health insurance, life insurance, all that fun stuff. Not health insurance, excuse me.
But not casualty.
Huh? No, not casualty. No. A lot of what Lacey and I do, some of the things that overlap. So it's almost one of those, we're covering a lot. We got you. And now, especially since I know she does that, that's someone else that I know that's like, okay, I'm very much, if I can't do it, I know someone who can. So
one question I've got, and I think I know the answer to this, but I just want to put out, because a lot of people think they got to have money to talk to a financial planner. They got to have a big income and they got to have a lot of money. Is that true?
Yes, absolutely. 10 million. No, I'm joking. No. I have clients. This was fun because I do martial arts. I do martial art training as well. I literally made an agreement with some of my clients. Instead of paying me $25 a month, that was the agreement we had, because they they only once a week. I told them put $25 in a 529. And the agreement is I'll still work. I set Saturday aside an hour with the child. Show me the statement that they actually put the $25 in. That's their payment to me. And then I let them ask me any question they want. What's the mutual fund? What's a stock? What's the ETF? How does life insurance work? I set another hour and some aside just for that. So it doesn't matter. Wherever you are, I extend myself to work. I try to be the person that I needed at any point in my life. When I didn't have anything, when I was coming out of school, credit card, how do I figure all that out? Like I said, most of the things I have an idea about, I'm not gonna say I'm an expert on every single thing, but I have an expert that I can reach out to and get the information. That's me. Yeah. No one asked about my hair.
Great. Anyone else got any questions? All right, well, you nailed it. All right, beautiful. All right, so now we will move on to Miss Laisha.
Good morning. Hey, Jimmy. So I do have a presentation I wanted to share. If I could share my screen in a minute, but before we do that, so we've been together for 7 months now. I think most of us know quite a bit about each other, and I figured today I wanted to do something a little bit different and actually have you share information about my business in a very fun way. So the incentive is there is a gift card attached to this, or actually a gift certificate, Amazon gift certificate, $10. So what we're going to do is, to get started, I need to ask everybody, and Jazz, I know you're new to the call, but you can still play. And I'm going to ask everybody to give me a number between 1 and 50. I'm going to go alphabetically in order of who's on the call today. So I'll start with Antonio, number between 1 and 50.
7.
All right. Next is going to be BJ, your number.
17.
Next would be Erik, your number. Is he gone?
Yeah, I think he got off the call.
Okay, no worries. Hey, next is Jazz. What's your number?
50.
50?
Yep.
Okay, Jim.
He's not on the call either.
He's not? Okay. Jimmy.
How about 25?
25. John.
I'm at 37.
37. A nice odd number there. Liberty.
5.
5. And then Tanisha.
2 people took my numbers. So
I'm sorry.
42.
42. Okay. Is that everybody on the call?
I'll sell you my number, Tunisia.
What a financial planner. Okay, we're going to go in order, starting from lowest to highest. So we're going to start with Liberty. The next will be Antonio. Then would be Jimmy. No, sorry, BJ. Then Jimmy. Then John. Then Tunisia. Then Jazz. And today we are going to play a little bit of Jeopardy. Give me 1 minute here. And Jimmy's much better at this than I am. So you guys will have to make do with inferior computer skills, but that's okay. All right. Let me share my screen. And let me know when you can see my screen. Hold on. Okay, is everybody there? Oops.
Yes.
Can't see it yet.
No, can't see it yet. Can you see it?
Jimmy, you're on mute.
Not yet.
That's
Your
usually
hands are talking.
on mute. Well, I'm gonna vamp for Laisha while she's getting her thing on. But BJ and T, because you're new to the group, you'll need to go on the website, the LATIP website, and update your profile and put a picture up there and all that stuff. And I know a really good photographer if you need a photographer for a picture. So
She
every-
has one from me, actually. A couple. No,
1 second.
I think 1 or 2.
We can see it, Laisha.
Okay, thank you. Let me get to the right screen. Okay, are we there?
Yes.
Let me get rid of this. And so the first up, what we'll do is let the first person choose their category and the number. We'll go as quickly as we can and then tell us when we're out of time. Choose a category and the number. And once that person stumbles, we'll go to the next person who will do the same thing. I'll keep track of the number of your score.
Okay, so I'm first.
So fun.
First,
Okay.
Liberty, you get to
I'm
choose
gonna
the
go for
category and the number.
herstory for 100.
Which was it?
Herstory.
Herstory for 300. The milestone that Laisha, that would be me, celebrated this year.
I don't know.
What is 30 years with State Farm?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, did you start when you were 5?
I did. Yes, I did. That was right way before the child labor laws. All right. Next is going to be Antonio.
Give me what's in a name for 200.
What's in a name for 200? Antonio, please hum the State Farm jingle for us.
Oh my God, really?
You can sing it if you prefer.
No, so
Come on, Antonio, go with your inner Jake from State
it's
Farm.
funny. I literally have 3 jingles in my head right now. I'm like going through them and like,
Go
man,
for it.
which one is
5,
it?
4,
I don't have it.
3, 2. Okay, can anybody tell him? That was Liberty. Okay, you get a smiley face bonus point just for that, Liberty. All right. Next is going to be BJ. You get to choose your category and the number.
Okay. I'll do her story for 100.
Her story for 100. The street relations office is located.
I don't know.
Oh no, no worries. What is Larchmont
Oh,
Boulevard?
I was gonna say that. Dang it. Okay. Now
All right. Next is going to be Jimmy for the next category.
Okay, I'll take that's personal for 500. I'm going for the gusto.
Go for it, Jimmy. What provides legal defense and pays lawsuits if your dog bites someone, Jimmy?
I believe that would be what is liability insurance?
You're so close, you're gonna get it. We're gonna say the answer is actually personal liability. Absolutely, Jimmy, for 500. You're on a roll, you can keep going.
I want to recount.
I get to keep going? All right, I'll take her story for 400.
First story for 400. Name the members of Laisha's team.
There's Laisha and Sleepy and Grumpy and Doc. And
You're so close. You're so close. Who are Ingrid and Hannah? Next will be John. Is John
All
still with
right,
us?
let me do That's Life for 100.
That's life for 100. What creates an estate for loved ones upon the death of the insured?
What creates an estate for loved ones upon the death of the insured? I mean, I'm going to say a trust.
That's close in your world. In our world, it's actually life insurance.
Life insurance.
All right. Next, we're going to go to Tanisha, your category and number.
None of your business for 400.
I forgot to tell the category. I'm like, damn.
Tanisha, what protects employers if they are sued for harassment, discrimination, or unlawful termination?
What is oh my God, what's that stuff called? Oh my gosh.
It's a hard one.
I can't. What is called Laisha?
You're gonna get a smiley face for that one too. What is employment practices liability insurance? Very
yeah, I
important
would've never gotten
coverage.
that.
Yeah, if you don't have it, we need to talk about that. Okay, next, if you have employees. Next, we're gonna get to Jazz. You get to choose your category and amount.
That's life for 500.
That's life for 500. This product guarantees a monthly check to the insured for the rest of his or her life.
Ooh, yes.
Oh my God. I don't. So if I don't know the correct answer, I'll give a dumb answer. Sugar mama or sugar daddy?
Correct.
Yeah, you get a big smiley face for that one, Jazz. It's actually, what is an annuity?
All right.
We're gonna go back to the top of the list, back to Jim. Oh, sorry, Jim's not here. Antonio.
hey, Laisha, we're over time, but we're having so much fun. Yes, do another round. This is great.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Antonio.
I have the question. I have the answer to the first question, by the way.
Oh, no, sorry, can't go back. And I skipped. And Liberty, sorry, she was next. All right, Liberty, your category and dollar amount.
Okay, I'm gonna do that's personal for 200.
All right. What protects renters if their property is stolen?
What is a renter's insurance?
Perfect, Liberty. All right, you're in a roll. Keep going.
Okay. That's personal for 300.
That's personal for 300. What replaces your ring if you drop it in the garbage disposal?
I have no idea.
This would be a personal articles policy. All right, next is Antonio. You get to choose category and amount.
Give me what's in a name for 500.
What's in a name for 500? This person wrote the State Farm jingle.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, guess. So think about the 70s and who would have been big back then, who writes a lot of songs.
What's his daggone name? Barry Manilow.
You got it.
Nice.
Absolutely.
That was a really
right.
good guy.
Woo! Nice going.
Wow.
All right, Antonio, you're on the board. What's next?
Give me That's Life for 400.
That's life for 400. This type of insurance can be paid off in 10, 15, or 20 years and lasts a lifetime.
What's whole life or permanent insurance?
You're correct. We call it limited pay life insurance. Absolutely great for children. You're running the board at 900 points right now, Antonio. So you get to choose the next, one.
Recount?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm. See? Give me what's in the name 400.
400. Okay. If you call my office at 3 a.m., he will answer the phone.
Really? Siri's cousin.
No. Who is Jake from State Farm?
God.
next we're back to BJ.
What's that? No, that's life for 200.
That's life for 200. Can be borrowed against or used as collateral for a loan.
What is credit? No.
In the other world, in our world, it is a cash value life insurance policy. All right. Next is going to be Jimmy.
All right, I'm gonna go for none of your business for 500.
None of your business for 500. This provides defense and pays claims for errors one makes in his or her profession.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna look up. I got my State Farm policy. Give me a
No
minute.
cheating, Jimmy.
All right. I would say that's probably errors and emissions insurance.
Woohoo! Jimmy, way to go.
You know.
What is professional liability insurance or errors and emissions? Okay, Jimmy's ahead with 1,000 points. Jimmy, you're running the board. Next.
Let me go with her story for 200.
For 200. The number of years Laisha has been a State Farm agent.
Didn't you say 30?
I said 30 years with State Farm. I didn't say 30 years as an agent.
29.
Nice try, 7 years. All right, next is going to be John.
All right, how about what's in a name for 200?
What's in a name for 200? Oh, sorry, you know what, we should have done this before. You choose one more, John, because that should have been chosen.
What's in a name for 100?
What's in a name for 100? The largest insurance company in the United States.
State Farm.
Woohoo! All right, John's on the board for 100. John, next category.
How about none of your business for 100?
None of your business for 100. The landlord requires this as part of your business lease.
Can I just say insurance?
You said yes, and we're going to give it to you. What is business insurance or commercial general liability? All right, John. Next category.
All right. That's personal for 100.
That's personal for 100. Protects you if you're in a car accident.
Car insurance.
Yeah, you're right, John. What is auto insurance? Okay,
No, he said
next,
car.
John.
That's different. That's
It's
different.
different,
He said
right?
car insurance. He said car insurance. All right, John, next category.
Next category. I'm going with the easier ones, lower numbers. None of your business for 200.
None of your business for 200. What pays medical expenses and lost wages for employees who have fallen and can't get up?
Workers' comp.
You're right. Workers' compensation. All right, that was 200. Next, John.
Okay. Well, let's just do it. Her story for 500.
Our story for 500. What
Feeling
famous
lucky.
person did Laisha introduce at a chamber meeting?
Can I Google this? Is it an open book?
I don't think it's on Google.
Siri might know.
Someone put I'm a person on Facebook.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Who is it?
Who is the Vice President of the United States,
Wow.
Kamala Harris?
Wow.
Yeah, that
Very
happened in
cool.
2016 when she was the Attorney General. All right. Next is going to be Tunisia.
Oh, John took all the easy ones. Let's do let's do what's in a name for 300.
What's in the name for 300? This NFL quarterback stars in State Farm commercials.
Isn't it, oh my gosh. The guy.
He is a guy.
Oh my gosh.
5, 4,
I'm driving.
3, 2.
Please don't
One.
pressure her while she's driving. We don't know what type of driver she is. Please don't stress her out.
Sorry, who is Aaron Rodgers or Patrick Mahomes?
Oh yeah, I would have never gotten that.
Okay, and we're gonna wrap it up with Taz.
Let's go with That's Life for 300.
That's life for 300. Is a blend of term life insurance and savings. What kind of life insurance is this?
No idea. In
What is
between.
universal life insurance?
All right.
Okay, and then the last two on the board, that's personal for 400, provides coverage to repair and rebuild your home after earth movement. What would you guys say this one is?
Earthquake insurance.
Yeah, that's right. And then last is none of your business for 300. Covers employers for accidents employees have while driving their own cars for work. That's called employers non-owned liability. And these are all things that I can help you with at State Farm as your agent. All right.
I feel like I know
Let's give her a
better
hand.
now.
Yeah.
Good job, you guys. And so our winner today is
I want to recount.
Jimmy with 1,000 points. Next was Antonio for 900, and then John for 700. So nice showing. Liberty on the board for 200. And no, sorry, that's it.
Yeah, I had none.
I kept saying Liberty's name. I'm thinking about the tone, and I know it was not Liberty. And it couldn't get out of my head. Like, damn. And I kept hearing Jimmy's voice saying it too.
That was from an email string. He tried to punk me. Yeah, I remember that.
See? Yes.
I
See?
had to show him the door in that one.
See? Is that worth at least 200 points?
Sorry.
All right, good stuff, you guys. All right, fantastic, you guys. What I loved about that is, you guys, it was fun, and we got to know so much about our business. I learned a lot about coverages I had no idea about. So that's a great way to showboat.
Yeah.
So thank you. I know you put some time into that. That was awesome, Laisha. All right, before we move on to the commercials, anyone have any questions for Laisha?
You
All right.
answered all of your questions.
Yeah.
Well, I had a question that I texted you yesterday, Laisha, which was, do you do any form of health insurance?
I do. I do disability insurance, long and short-term disability, and hospital income policies as well.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Liberty.
Beautiful. All right. So let's, great job. That was a lot of fun. Let's move on to the commercials. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of go based on who's on my screen. So I'm going to start off with Liberty.
Oh, again, okay. Hi, I'm Liberty Worth. I am an artist and art teacher. I do custom work for people, and I teach art lessons and art classes. I passed, I think, one tip this week, and you can refer me. I think I had a really great referral that I thought I'd share with you guys this week. I got an email through my website, which is always something you guys can look at. It's a great way to refer me because it has a really great portfolio of my work. And somebody had sent someone to my website. This person was looking for an heirloom. Her brother had passed, and she wants to use his genes in a way to commemorate him. So she commissioned 2 pieces for me. And we're working together on a design, and one for her mom and one for her. So there's very different meanings for the quilts, and we're actually doing quilts. And then she also actually was saying, oh, while we were talking, she said, you know, this reminds me that I also have my husband's first wife who passed, all of her cooking aprons. Could we do a piece of wall art for that? So just by one referral, I ended up with 3 projects, but it was really exciting, I think, because there's a lot of textiles that we have in our lives, things that are like, you know, even just dish towels or scarves or things like that, that people collect over their lives, and they don't know how to commemorate something, and they just end up sitting in a box. So what I do is I have experience walking through things with people through the grief process and all that. So I'm very comfortable standing in there with people and helping them create something that becomes an heirloom to bring joy to their memories, and rather than letting those things sit. As far as a power partner, right now I've been working a lot with professional organizers, because they are those people who are going through closets with people and are saying, you know, do you want to get rid of this? Do you want to get rid of that? And they run into a lot of sentimental items. I can also do work based out of paper. It's not only just fabrics. So professional organizers seem to be really excited about my work. So that's what I'd like in a power partner.
Thank you. Thank you, Liberty. Okay. All right, guys, let's try to keep it to 30 seconds. I'm going to go with Antonio.
The one that can't keep it 30 seconds. Hi, this is Goodwin, your financial advisor. I provide financial advising service for financial planning service for families, for individuals, for businesses. I passed 2 tips. And you can refer me to anyone who is, basically trying to figure out answers to what just happened this past weekend with the short squeeze and trying to figure out what the heck is going on with the market going forward in this new administration. My power partner would be a CPA.
Beautiful. Thank you, sir. Tanisha.
Hi, good morning. Tanisha Cassie, or T. Company name is TLC Construction and Drafting. I haven't passed out any tips. I actually have a tip for Antonio, I believe a tip for Jimmy, and a tip for Liberty this week. How can we refer you? How can you refer me? Anyone who is thinking about starting or would like to start a construction project at their home and need to be walked through the process in terms of building a budget, visualizing it, all of that stuff. Power partner would be an interior designer.
Beautiful. All right. John.
Morning, I'm John Chadbourne. I'm with Equity Title Company. My services are title insurance. So if you're buying or selling a home or refinancing, I can provide title insurance. Beyond that, I provide lien information, loan information, ownership. I provide a lot of different things in relation to properties. I haven't passed any tips this week, and my power partner will be in escrow, which I think I'm going to have an escrow officer next week.
Woohoo. All right. Beautiful. Thank you, sir. All right. And Alicia.
Hi, I'm Laisha Willis. I'm a State Farm agent in Larchmont, and in this group, I am the property and casualty specialist. I passed one tip last week, and that was to Cynthia Juneau. I'm working on a couple more this week. You can refer me to anyone who's looking for someone to help them simplify the insurance process, gives them one-stop shopping, and makes things easy for them. The power partner I've been looking for is somebody in the automotive industry. So Jazz, I'm super psyched to meet you. I actually chatted with you, Jazz. I don't know if you saw that privately. So would love to connect with you offline. In addition to someone in the automotive industry, anybody who does property management or CPA. Thank you. Glacier Willis State Farm Agency.
All right. Nice segue. Jazz, you're up.
All right. My name is Jiskaran Danoa. I go by Jazz. My company's name is Five Rivers Consulting, and no tips. I'm here, and how you can refer. What I do is I handle insurance claims for body shops. I go shop to shop that I have made networks with, and whenever they have a claim, they call me so I can optimize the claim for them because their goal is to get the most out of the claim, and I help them do that. That's my bread and butter. Beyond that, I help people that I know with insurance claims. If you have a minor cash job that you want to get fixed, you want to buy a used car, you want to get it looked at before you get it if you're not sure, you want to sell your car or you want to find a new car as well, I help with that. If you want a rental car, there's that. You have a door ding, whatever it is, I'm there. It could be mobile, it could be at your office, it could be at your home, wherever is easy for you. I come or I send someone out. How you can refer me, literally just, if you think of anything that has to do with a car, give them my card or just give them my number and I'll provide that to you all. And a power partner, I would say, is, I never really gave that much thought, but I guess I would say anyone, I guess I'm not saying this to be funny, but someone like Leisha would be a power partner because they know people that are, if they have home insurance and whatnot, then if she does sell auto insurance too, then that would be a good way to segue over to send business my way, and then everyone's happy.
Beautiful. Great job. Thank you, sir. All right, BJ.
All right. Hey, everybody. I'm BJ. I'm a photographer as well as videographer, but mostly photographer here. My company and service, so I do a little bit of everything. I do product photography as well as intimate couples photography, weddings. Right now, I know that's a weird thing to say is happening because COVID. Headshots, everything in between. I haven't passed any tips this week, but I did receive an awesome tip. Well, I did receive a tip from Antonio. You can refer me to anyone that has their own business. right now. That's like a good thing, especially with people during this time that they're constantly creating a new business. And then power partner, I would say consumers. So just people that know someone that has a business or
Beautiful. All right. Thank you very much. All right. And that leaves me. I'm Jimmy Green with Finance of America Mortgage. I'm your mortgage lender, and I'd love to get great people, great loans. We basically do what the banks can't do. As a matter of fact, there was someone that came to me, had gone to a bank that we all know of because someone in this group used to belong to that bank. And I was able to get them a better rate and a better product, less down payment. Who can refer me? Anyone who's got a home, anyone wants to buy a home. Power Partners, I'm looking for a CPA. I'm Jimmy Green, Finance of America. Okay, thank you guys. All right, so that's it. Great commercials. And by the way, just to reiterate, the commercial, the whole point of you guys is it's our elevator speech, right? You meet someone at the store, in a car, or whatever. I mean, you got 30 seconds to tell them what you do, and that's why we practice this, to try to do this, to just try to get our information out as quickly as possible. All right, anyone have any questions, any testimonials, anything they need, any announcements? Anyone?
I do.
Okay.
I have a one of the tips that I have actually for Antonio, and I wanted to just make sure that this is okay. The person that I want to refer has a lot going on, so instead of me passing her number to, she wanted me to give her Antonio's phone number instead of me giving Antonio her phone number. So I asked her, I said, hey, would it be best if I just did like a group text introduction? So I just wanted to make sure that was okay with some of you. If I have a tip for you and I know that the person may drag their feet on reaching out to you, would you guys be opposed to me starting sort of a text dialogue and say, hey, Antonio, this is Taranay, this is Antonio.
Yeah, that counts as a tip because you've connected us with them and we have the ability to reach out to them.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys, that's a great way to do it. Erik does that all the time. Liberty did it with me. It's a great way to connect to people, but it gives us the opportunity to reach out to that person and say, hey, I'm here if you need me.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic. All right.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Anyone else? Beautiful. All right. So Erik's going to reach out to you guys and let you know who the victims are. I mean, the showboater and the speakers are for next week. But great job, you guys. Fantastic meeting. And I'll leave it with that. And Jazz, hopefully we'll see you next week, and we'll see all you guys next week.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Have a great week, everybody.
Pleasure to meet you, Jazz.
How do I return this on?